Hey, First Family, Merry Christmas to you all. Grab you a cup of something warm and yummy, and let's talk some Go and Tell. And while you do that, this is the time of the video where we give you a chance, if you haven't already, to please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up with everything that we are doing. You can also leave comments in the comment section below. You're encouraged to do that. And always, please share these videos with anyone that you think could benefit from them. Today, I am giving you a preview of our next course in our Go and Tell University. This fall, we just finished up Foundations. And so for January of 2024, we are going to have our first of 3 Love Local courses. And this is going to be Love Local Neighbors. And it's going to be a biblically based, but yet practical course on how to connect with your neighbors and to be not just a good neighbor, but a gospel neighbor, to build relationships with those that live there in your neighborhood, on your street, or in your apartment complex, or there in your row of townhouses, so that you can develop the kind of relationships that will create bridges over which the gospel can travel. And we're going to be using, of course, as always, our Bibles as our foundational text, seeing what Scripture has to say about connecting with those around us and leveraging that for the sake of the gospel. But we're also going to be looking at 2 other supplementary books as we discuss. The first is The Art of Neighboring by Jay Patak and Dave Runyon. It's been out for a few years, and it is a simple book that walks us through just some of the things that we need to be considering when it comes to loving local and connecting with our neighbors. And it's going to go over some of the obstacles to that, but also some practical ways that we can do it. And this is going to be a good interactive class because we're going to be using some of the activities that are described in the book to really make this live where we live, rather than it being just simply theoretical. We're actually going to be going through some of that in class. There will be homework with this course that just to prepare you for a deeper discussion and to equip and empower you to make those long-term relationships for the sake of the gospel with your neighbors. You can pick up a copy of The Art of Neighboring on Amazon. You can get it for less than $10. And then a secondary book that we will use is Bless by brothers Dave and John Ferguson. You can also get it from Amazon. We won't be going into depth on the book Bless. So if you're trying to decide between the 2 to get, please make sure you get and begin reading The Art of Neighboring. That's our most important one outside of Scripture. But Bless will be a good book for you to pick up as well. If you want to get both, great. But if you got to choose one, go with The Art of Neighboring. Again, both are available on Amazon. Now, this course is already available for you to sign up on Realm, and we have put the link to that in the description below, as well as links to purchase the books there on Amazon. And so what I would encourage you to do, if you're going to be doing this course in person, is to go ahead and sign up, pick up your copy, and this is an easy read, okay? Give the book a read through over the Christmas break, all right? Classes start January the 10th, so we're less than a month out from the time that I'm shooting this video to when our next course begins. And so if you go ahead and get a move on it now, you can have the book in time for Christmas and go ahead and start reading it. But we're going to be walking through the book week by week as we look at Scripture, look at some of the helpful things from The Art of Neighboring to just foster a good discussion in class about what does it mean to love our neighbors as ourselves, something Christ commanded us to do. This is really where gospel meets real life. It's being on mission in the places that God has strategically placed us, there in our neighborhoods, to the very people that God has strategically placed around us as neighbors. So I hope you will participate on this course. That'll be in person on Wednesday nights. It is part of our small group Bible studies here at FBCW. And if you can't do that, the video version of this course will be available at the end of the spring semester, because we're going to be shooting those as we go along with this course. But that also means that very soon, in a few weeks, the video version of our Foundations course will be available to you. So if you took the class in person and just want to have that as a refresher, it'll be there for you. If you didn't get a chance to, this is a great way to interact with that material. And so once that is done and ready to roll, we will let you know where it is so that you can access that information. So January 10th, we kick off Love Local Neighbors as we continue our Go and Tell You courses to educate and equip our members here at FBCW on what it means to make disciples as we go and tell.